Hi folks, and welcome back to another short video from the Audiofile-Incar. We couldn't let this car go without just giving it a little bit of video time. It's a very original Escort Cosworth that's just been restored. It's an absolutely beautiful condition. It's finished in what I believe is called aubergine. Kind of speaks for itself. So the client has asked us to upgrade the audio, sort out the alarm system, central locking, security, tracking, add a bit of soundproofing, get it sounding good, but keep it as original as we possibly could. So I'll show you what we've done. Now we soundproofed the doors as we always would, but we've had to take particular care because we needed to keep everything as light as possible. So still 3 layers in there, but we've had to use a lightweight product. Now we want to get the best front speakers in we possibly can, but anybody that remembers working on these cars, as I do, and so do quite a few of my guys, they're very, very slim. You've not got a lot of depth in there. So, and it's a 13 centimetre, so we've opted for an Audison Prima 13 centimetre speaker. But to try and up the quality, we've used an Audison Voce tweeter, and we've managed to get those all in on a baffle behind the original grille, as you can see. So you just see the logo of the mid there, and the tweeter just behind it. So we've managed to get a really good set of components in there. But of course, the fact that we've used one Prima and one Voce driver means the sensitivity is different. So we need to think about how we're going to run those. So we've run them actively. So that means we've got separate channels for the mid and tweeter. We can dial in our crossover frequency and get those two drivers working well together, which we wouldn't be able to do with a passive crossover. In terms of a head unit, to keep it nice and original, we've used the Blaupunk Bremen. So this is a modern unit, which is styled amongst a sort of 80s head unit. So it's 80s, 90s, 80s, I suppose. So it's perfect for this car. It looks like it's meant to be there, it really does. We stripped out 2 alarm systems from this. So it had a Clifford alarm, Concept 50, and it also had remnants of, I don't know, another alarm system the module was missing. We've also had to take out the factory central locking module, which is faulty. We've bypassed all of that. We've added a new Cobra CAT 1. So it's now got 2 immobilisation points, remote central locking. We've also added a couple of relays and stuff to pick up the boot release because that all runs through the lock module. So we replaced that, and we've given it remote boot release as well. So you can just press a button on a remote control and it pops a trunk. So that's the inside of the car. As you can see, it all looks very, very original. Go around to the boot, that's when it's not quite as original, but that's not what we wanted in here. So we kind of replicated the shape of the circular wheel there, and also the vents in the bonnet, which this Cosworth was quite famous for. And we've created this very slim sealed enclosure for a JL Audio W3 8-inch sub. We've kind of added this little logo here just to tie it in a little bit with the front grills. And here you've got the Audison SR 5600 amplifier. So it's got 5 channels. It's got a monoblock channel to run the woofer. It's got 2 channels that run the mids and 2 channels that run the tweeters in a fully active format. It's a sealed enclosure, so the bass is really tight and controlled, and that's an amazing amount of bass on that. It's incredible just how much bass you can get from a single 8-inch sub. We've used all 3 pre-outs, we've used 2 pre-outs from that head unit. And then in the back, we've added a set of Focal 5x7s, which we've machined some Perspex mounts up for you. Can you see them in there? Yeah, you can. So they've all been machined on a router table to adapt those 5x7s to get them into those grills nicely. So we've got Focal coaxes in the rear, we've got Audison Voce tweeters in the front, Audison Prima mids in the front, JL Audio sub, and the SR 5600 amplifier. So altogether, a pretty stonking system, but the car still looks nice and original until you open the boot. So there you go. Hopefully you've looked at that, enjoyed a look around this classic sort of rally devised car. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much for watching.